Hello, I hope your morning's good. Today is Thursday. Understood? A poem. Not by me. I stole that from Robert Frost from his anthology. It's Thursday, bitches. That's what it's called. I made that up. So, today is Thursday, I believe. It better be, because that's what I keep talking about. It is. Look at that. Yesterday, good progress was made. Good. I'm looking at the screen. I'm going to flip the screen around so I don't look at it. Good progress was made. Planning. Something I historically have not been that good at, am now doing and realizing how incredibly nice it is. To plan ahead, to have a plan, to know the things I'm going to be working on well in advance. Because that is the source of worry. That is, I would say, 80% of the source of worry in my life, maybe 90, is not knowing what I'm going to do next. And so planning feels good. Plus, I have this ongoing documentary to work on. So knowing what I have coming up, the things I'm going to be working on for Wheezy Waiter, helps me to confidently work on the documentary in the off time. Because I will know what the off time is. You know? You know what I mean? You know what I mean, sort of. So my next video, why do people like owning a home? I've lined up interviews with our real estate agent, my parents, the host of the Financial Diet, Chelsea, and James Altucher. He's a blogger, writer, entrepreneur, investor, money guy who kind of a minimalist. He hates the idea of owning a home. He's like a I don't know. He's a character, but he's pretty famous in some circles, and I'm pretty excited to interview him. It should be interesting at the very least. He said he'd do it, but he hasn't responded He said to do it on Twitter and told me to email him. Hasn't responded to my email, so I don't know 100% if I'm going to get the interview or not. But it would be really cool. And then I'll put all those together in a little video salad and put it out in the world. My next video, and a lot of it will take place at our new house because we are closing on our new house in 8 days. And then, next video, end of the month, there's this thing known as the 36 questions. I'm going to just go through all of my planned videos. That may change, but this is what I planned yesterday. The 36 questions that make people fall in love. There's a New York Times article about it. China and I are going to ask each other those questions, and that's going to be the video. See what happens. That'll be fun. That'll be a fun time. June 15th, why do people like minimalism? I'm going to interview also the host of the Financial Diet for that because she has an interesting take on minimalism. She kind of doesn't like it. And Matt D'Avella, who is a known minimalist, makes videos about minimalism and as well as lots of other things. We interview him about it, and he's down for an interview. I've set up all this stuff yesterday. It feels so good to have this set up, and the ball rolling. And then June 28th, tentatively, I tried barefoot jogging for a week. I'm going to try barefoot jogging. Make a video about it. July 15th, I practiced meditation every day for a month. Here's what happened. So throughout June, I will do meditation. Maybe it'll be we practiced if China wants to do it as well. She might. So it might be both of us. And maybe I should line up some interviews for that. I bet there's some people out there who would have some things to say. Interesting. Okay, so that is the plans going forward, and it feels so good to have that set. So now, I'm waiting to do these interviews. I can plan a little bit for the video, but mostly I need to get the interviews. So I know what I have to wait for. So I know that I can work on this documentary or whatever else. I can organize better. Planning, you guys. I should do this. I should continue. I should I should continue for the rest of the year, plan out all the videos, tentatively. Because it just gives me comfort. Because, I put out this video. This video did pretty good. It's at like 93,000 videos, the last one. But it's like, it's not doing as well as other recent videos. And worry creeps in like, oh man, what if that was the last, what if it's over? What if the rest of my videos suck? I don't even know what they're going to be. But you see, now I have these videos that give me comfort, because this video that's out there now, doing pretty well relatively, and I'm happy about it, but not as well as some of the other ones that have been doing. Now that I have these other videos, I can be like, yeah, I think the 36 questions one's going to do well. The minimalism one's probably going to do pretty well. The barefoot jogging, that'll probably do pretty well. The meditation, I think, will do really well. So I know that I have those coming up that I'm confident are going to do well. I don't have to worry and bellyache over each individual video. I can think about the channel as a whole. You know what I mean? But that worry, I know it's silly. Worry. I've been doing this for so long, and the channel's never been better than it is right now. And I have you guys to support me. I shouldn't be worrying about anything except making the best things that I can. But that it's unavoidable, that worry. That like this, since I've started doing this, there's always been the worry that it's all going to come crashing down, that it's going to stop working, and now we're going to have a mortgage to pay. So more worry. I'm not that worried about that either. It's not. We can afford it, but the worry is always going to be there a little bit. But the planning helps mitigate it. What else is going on? I've been still watching Community. That show is so good. Was reading today about the recurring gag, which I haven't gotten to yet because I'm still on season 1, which is 6 seasons and a movie. And they've done 6 seasons. They never did a movie. But I was reading about the possibility of a movie, and it's a moderate possibility. The problem is, like, Donald Glover might not be interested, and Joe McHale says he won't do it without him. So that's one thing. Plus, Dan Harmon's a busy guy. He's doing Rick and Morty, that Adult Swim just bought 70 episodes of. They've done 3 seasons, I think. 3, I think. And now they have 70 more episodes they can do. So I guess that's... Each episode has been like 10 episodes. Each season has been like 10 episodes, maybe 12. So that's like 5 to 7 seasons of Rick and Morty, more than what they already have. So he'll be busy, but I think he'd still do it if everyone else was on board to do a Community movie. But do you like Rick and Morty? I really like Rick and Morty. China's not so much about it. She doesn't really like animated shows in general, but I think Rick and Morty's fantastic, and I'm excited that there's 70 more episodes coming. But it's not for everyone. So that's happening. What else is going on? I think that's pretty good. I just gave you a lot of information about the future of Wheezy, and it's exciting. I do want to go back to CBD oil. We want to do zero waste for a month. There's other month-long things I want to do, but I'm spacing them out because they take a whole month to do. Plus, we're moving, and I got this documentary, and it's just, I don't want to a month is a big commitment for something, and I don't want to overload with too much stuff, So the next month one right now is July. Well, June. We'll be meditating for June. Video will go out in July. But then right after that, probably zero waste once we live in our house and we are settled in a little bit. Probably zero waste. Probably. Still want to do intermittent fasting. I want to do... I don't know if I'm going to do keto. Don't know about that. And I have a list. I have a list of things. But someday I'm going to run out. Or someday it'll get old, this month-long project thing. You guys will be like, move on, Craig. It's a crazy life. It's a crazy life. Don't be a dingus.